All right, guys. Good day today, folks. It's your boy Ferris here, and I am coming to you live here from my home office, bringing you a closer look into the MWR sales close for you deal. Now, I got a message in, and somebody said something, but I have to prove them. I have to prove them what they're really doing is you're closing the sales for with the right people, meaning that it is an interview process. It's a weed out process because we don't want any daggone me body coming on the team. We only want individuals who are going to put the necessary work in, put their foot in the mud, and start putting clay up on shores and forming daggone me something well, it's an analogy. A clay jug to fill it with water so we can, fill our cups up with it. But either way it goes. The idea is that we want individuals in the interview process who are ready to, market the business, who are ready to stay committed, who knows for a fact that this is where they're going to be at for the next, 3 to 4, 5 years. And putting in the necessary work, well, not necessarily 3 to 4 or 5 years, but putting in the work for the next 3 to 4 to 5 years. And thus eliminating some of the headache that you have to deal with as far as trying to just, I think we've gotten into the fold where we see the large numbers in the compensation plans, and we want everybody to jump on in. And that shouldn't be the case. I don't want everybody on my team. I don't want anybody in my, I want those individuals who are going to put the necessary work forward. Because that way, when it's all said and done with, when you've done your postcards, the interview process is going through, you're situating yourself with people who are going to do the same things that you're doing. It's not going to, put everybody that hits the system, every lead that comes through the system. It's not going to do that. It's only going to put qualified individuals. We don't want every Tom, Dick, and Jerry, Jerry, whatever you want to call it, jumping into the business with us. We want those people who have a mindset that are going to do the solo ads, that are going to do the videos, that are going to set out the postcards, and not just jump here and here. And I get it. Y'all see my timeline. I'm not hiding it. I've been in the past jumping, and the only time, like I said, that I really, that I had any success with a business. Well, of course, it was a lot of them. First success was a company called Viatel. Had close to 2,000 people in that one. Just luck of the buck. That was my early experience with YouTube. And learning what a powerful tool it was, because it connected with me. It connected me with somebody that was up one night watching my videos, and he said, "I like your videos, man. I want to jump on board with you. I want to, do this." And he knew somebody that knew somebody that knew some people, and they slung, and it was just a big domino effect. And then you went through a couple years of, mid to nothing happening to right now, where I've, been with the company for the past 3 years. I've, seen some success with them. The years prior to that, I had jumped into a savings club and did phenomenal with that, because right place, right time. But I digress. During that time, I had an experience with people. I had an experience with individuals who would come along, especially with a $20 opportunity, and completely bail the fudge out. And they wouldn't send a postcard out. They wouldn't do nothing. They wouldn't do anything that would, forward the business to get eyeballs on it. As I said, did you set an ad? Did you do any YouTube? I don't want to do YouTube this, they do that. And they're going to be looking, but bro, when you leave your house on a day-to-day basis, you putting that makeup on, that, the lipstick on, you putting, people are making movies and videos. And you don't want to do, YouTube that is going to be something that's going to help you while you at work, so you don't be trying to explain like a deer in the headlights to a lay person who has no idea what you're talking about a business. And they, like I said, Mark Carnell said it best and said, not everybody is going to be into your business. How you know what I'm saying, how you end up getting that season of doubt, that feeling of doubt, is when you try to tell everybody about your business, or you hold those things and hold parties and stuff like that, hold parties, and don't nobody show up. Because I went to a World Business Party one time. It was years ago. I was thinking around like 2010. God, saying that. It was 15 years ago. This is enough almost for a person to be almost retired from the military. Either way it goes. 15 years ago, I went to a party, and while I was there, I sat there and watched these teachers get on the party, and they said, we invited everybody to this party. We invited, and I showed up, and a handful of others. They had cookies. They had a whole spread. Nobody showed up. I digress. And to tell you that's kind of what, like, a lot of people, when you don't do the things that we show you to do, you end up doing it. It ends up killing your spirit. We only want to try to put you in front of qualified people that are geared towards making a difference in their lives. And what's the funny part about it is? The funny part about it is going to be strangers. Strangers, a group of strangers. Craziest thing in the world is going to make you rich. They're going to make each other rich because you're forward and you don't have all the hang-ups. You don't have all those hang-ups about doing things. And again, going back to the hang-ups, I had my own family member join me in the business. I told her, and if you're looking at Makisa, I told you, I don't care. And the last business was, that she jumped in, I said, here's what I do on a day-to-day basis. I shoot videos. I make curiosity posts. I don't tell people about my business. I have to show you kind of what it is that we do. And that's, another thing I was saying. It only came about when she joined is when I showed her that I was putting, I had my daughter in the business, and the way I had it organized was that her spot, my daughter was generating like, I think it was $100 every week as far as commissions go out of that business. And it started to grow up $100, $140. Either way it goes, she only came about because it came about after she saw what I was doing in the business and how it was working out for me. And she saw it was working. So that goes back towards you trying to show them and tell them about it versus you showing them and them making up a decision on their mind. And it goes back to my methodology of pre-qualification. I would rather have people that pre-qualify themselves by jumping the heck on in and going to work. 100% transparency on this, that this close your sales deal, it's not 100% perfect. Not everybody that jumps in through your funnel is gonna qualify. It's gonna qualify to be on your team. What we're trying to do is build an A team, the SEAL team, out of the daggone me thing. And the thing is, like I said, the sales close for you is really the interview process to help individuals, one, make a decision to see where they're at in this world, to make sure that they're ready to jump in a business, to do something real, and to have, to know that they're not alone, to give them an assurance, to show them psychologically, you're not alone in this. We actually have a system that is actually geared towards helping you succeed. You know what I'm saying? Not just a funnel where you show them and say, well, I hope you join and get enough information off of this. It actually goes through the process. It asks them, hey, bam, 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 bam. And like I said, it's kind of like I didn't know it was preparatory. You had to have preparatory academies for the military school. But going to some of our military academies, it is a selection process. It is a selection process to becoming a Navy SEAL. Holy crap. It is a selection process and an interview process. And the interview process may be a little bit rougher than most of us want to go through, but it's an interview process to make sure that the right individuals go on to be on our team so we can have the sharpest individuals on our team. So not, and not just, and you may not be the sharpest, pencil in the box, because I consider myself not to be always, all the time, the sharpest tool in the box, but you're willing to put the effort willing to put a little effort into whatever it is that you're doing to get eyeballs to a presentation on the next page. So when they get done watching this, the video is set up to entice them, all that good stuff to get them to watch a presentation over here. Once they do that, the system kicks in and does everything it's supposed to do. Typical looks like a regular funnel, right? Well, that's, most of it is. But it gives out the benefits PDF, comp plan PDF. Of course, it asks them to join now, but a lot of people, want to join now. It plugs them in, plugs individuals in Monday through Thursday, where we have calls on Monday through Thursday. 1%, 1 p.m. Pacific time, 2 p.m. Mountain Time, 3 p.m. Central Time, and 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And it gives them a Zoom link so you can get in touch and be in the loop of our meetings. So that we have on a daily basis, Monday through Thursday, allows you to meet the owner, also to just kind of come say, not really meet him, but, meet and hear about his vision and what he wanted to do for and with this company. All right. And then from there, it goes, well, the fuck? They got rid oh, y'all got rid of this other video, huh? The third video was supposed to have been there, which drives me bananas. All right. They must have. Either way it goes, they had another video down here. I don't know what happened, but we're going to go back to this and re-review this in a second. But it's there to do some of the heavy lifting and interview process out of the way for you. So let me go back in and check and see what's going on, because it did on the other page. You saw it, right? I had other videos. All right. So with that being said, this has been your boy Ferris. Remind you guys to be blessed, not stressed, and always be motivated about success. I will see you guys on the beach of the world. If not, I hope to see you at the bank catching a big check, living your best life. So, yeah. All right. So this was, a page that was originally out, and this part had been taken away, and I kind of pitched the fit anyway. It said, put me on the list of that gets the sales. They had changed it over back to this. I was like, nah, that ain't going to work, because what I'm trying to do and what we're trying to do is to not let people feel like they're alone when they come and join our team. And that's, some of the things we do. So this page is coming back. It's coming back. Yeah. Thank you. Because the psychological part of it is that you're not by yourself. It's more like having an advanced three-way calls that your upline ain't necessarily going to have to take. So that's, one of the things. It's situated to find entrepreneurs, somebody who will work the business. Of course, that's the reasoning behind having that put me on the list thing there, is to help individuals kind of to make a decision, make a comfortable decision, and make sure that they're going to market the business, so to say. So, yeah, I'm waiting for this daggone call to start, but until then, I'm going to get ready to do my day. I just had to put this on the end of the video because I got a little freaked out when it disappeared and the extra video disappeared. So I need that conversation. I need that conversation piece to stay there, because, like I said, it gives people a reasoning to want to be on a team. Anybody can have a funky funnel. Anybody can have these two videos and, let it, say, here, join my company. But to have something that actually says, hey, we're here to help you. We're here to be on your, not just to be on your team, not just for you to be on our team, so to say, but we're here to actually help you get in position so you can win, so long as you market the business. Now, it's not 100%, sell. Not every lead comes through is going to sign up, because people are people. People are people. But it's going to ensure that we build our teams with the right mindset people. I won't say set it, but right mindset people. All right. So that being said, this has been your boy Ferris. Remind you guys to be blessed, not stressed, and always motivated with success. And I will see you guys on the beaches of the world. If not, I'll see you in the bank. Catch a big check. All right. Peace.